Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is part 2. Make sure you watch part 1 so you understand like what I'm talking about, because I'm gonna jump right into it in this video. Part 1 is gonna be my stats and what schools I applied to and what schools I got into, and then part 2, this video is going to be about my extracurriculars, and it's also going to be about my application process. So go check out part 1 first. Bye. Whew, application process. So I was freaking out about the application process. I started like the summer before my senior year, because that's when the like college board, is it college board, what's it called again, like the Common App, that's when the Common App drops the little essay questions, is like in August or something like that, I can't remember. So like I started preparing then, but like I wasn't really like preparing, like I don't know, I kind of slacked at that. So I really didn't start until the school year started, and I was stressed because I was taking all these AP classes, and I was taking this really hard AP class. I was taking AP government, and that was hard to me, and it was too much for me to handle. Like I was stressed out, I was depressed during my senior year of high school. Like I was ready to get out, first of all, like a lot was going on, and I eventually dropped that AP class, like, and like I still did fine. Like honestly, if a class is too stressful for you, drop it. That's my advice. Drop it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You know, as I said before, like focus in on what your interests are, what you probably want to do. I was applying for like STEM. You know, I was doing like engineering roles, so like most of my focus was making sure that I was doing really well in like STEM classes. Oh, this is a good time to talk about my extracurriculars. I almost forgot. But yeah, so most of my extracurriculars were focused on STEM. I was in a bunch of honor societies. I was in National Honor Society, I was in the National Science Honor Society. These were the two main ones I was like really a part of. The Math Honor Society, kind of. I was in the Art Honor Society. I didn't join that until like the very end, like the last year though. I didn't even know about that. The Spanish Honor Society, but we didn't really do anything there either. English Honor Society, is that a thing? If it was a thing, I was in it. Okay? If it was a thing, I was in it. I remember. And then I was in my own club. I started my own club my senior year. It was called Sisters in STEM. And it was basically, well, at first, what I wanted it to be was for like Black women in STEM. But there was literally just there was 3 of us in the whole school. There were 3 Black girls that I knew of that were possibly interested in STEM in my whole school. So I just made it to be like just women in STEM, like girls in STEM. And like, but even my officers were guys. Like nobody was really excluded. Like it was just called Sisters in STEM basically, but it was cute. We did like a few things. We did a few like events and stuff like that. It wasn't too serious, and I don't think like they continued it on after I left. But it was really fun, and I did enjoy it, and I genuinely like wanted to do it. Like it wasn't something like just for like, oh, that, you know, just to boost my resume to say I joined, like to say I started a club. No, I did feel like there was something missing and I wanted to address it, but I don't think I gave myself enough time to do that, and I was just adding to my stress. So do I recommend this? I do recommend starting your own club if you genuinely feel like there's something lacking at your school, like there's something not offered. But don't wait until your senior year like I did. Like just do it earlier on, like try to start it as soon as possible. What else? I played sports. What did I play? I did basketball for a little bit, but for all 4 years I did track and field. No, I didn't run. I was not a runner. I did shot put and discus. I was actually pretty good at shot put. I think I made it to, did I make it to states? I don't know if I made it to states. I think I made it to the one before, but I was pretty good. I was like the best girl thrower in my school. And I did pretty well in the like region too. And I was throwing like, it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. But yeah, I play a sport. It's good to stay active, you know. I think it's good to play a sport. I don't think it's necessarily like you have to do you have to do one if you don't like one, but I like the sport, so I stuck with it. And that's literally the biggest thing, is sticking with stuff. So like sticking to stuff and being good at it. So like I was able to say that I had, I got certain awards and stuff like that in my sport because I stuck with it and I was good at what I did. And it should be the same way in any sort of extracurricular that you're doing. You shouldn't be doing things. I know a lot of people have like helicopter parents, or you're being really hard on yourself and you're trying to do everything at once. You don't need to be good at everything. You only need to be good at a few things. And you need to enjoy it, like genuinely enjoy it, or you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate your time there and you're gonna regret everything. And that's from somebody who took independent science research and hated it. But at the same time, it's a good thing to do things that you hate, because how else would you know that you hate it if you don't do it? So I always try different like small experiences, stuff like that, taking certain classes and just getting a feel for it. And then you can truly be like, I don't like this, like I didn't enjoy this, instead of like not knowing anything about it and saying you don't like it. So yeah. What else did I do? I think, yeah, that was like basically it for my extracurriculars. I didn't do too much volunteering except for like stuff within National Honor Society. But like at my school, National Honor Society, I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal because a lot of people were in it. You didn't really have to be an overachiever to be in it. Like, yeah, a lot of people were in it. Like, it was a really big club. But that also made it fun because there were lots of fun activities. Rest of my application process. The essays were a lot. While I recommend applying to as many IVs as you can, know that it's a lot. You're going to be writing a lot of different essays because they don't just take the Common App essay. They take the Common App essay plus a lot of like filler essays and like specific questions. And same with like even UVA had other questions, stuff like that. So you have to write all of those essays, which is why get your Common App essay out of the way first. Get that out of the way. Have people read it. And my advice for the Common App essay is, be real. If you don't have a genuine story that seriously affected your life, you don't need to make one up. Like, your mission trip to Africa is not, don't write about that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, don't write about how, volunteering changed your life unless it actually changed your life. And everything doesn't have to be sad. Like, everything don't have to be sad. It doesn't always have to be depressing. Sometimes I know some of y'all be traumatizing your application, the officer. y'all be traumatizing the officers, okay? Also, don't write about anything you're going to regret. And don't write about anything you don't want somebody else to know about. Because somebody's going to be reading this. Another human being is reading your essay. So keep that in mind. Like, don't be writing about, I don't even know. Okay, keep that in mind. My essay, what was my essay? I don't have it in front of me. My essay was dumb. Like, I'm not an essay person. Like, I don't like writing. But my essay was about, like, I wrote my essay about riding a roller coaster for the first time. And because that was, like, a big event for me. And it was just about me conquering my fears, that sort of thing. And, like, trying to, like, understand my character. And I feel like that's a really big part of what your essay should be, is, like, something that defines your character in a way that the rest of the applications don't. So I don't think your essay is a good place to talk about, like, academic achievements, because those are most likely going to show up somewhere else in your application, either that be like a secondary essay or like, within like the list of things that you have to fill out. So like, I don't know, don't write about you winning the science fair. It'll most likely show up already. I feel like this is a good time to talk about something that the admissions officers don't already know about you from the rest of your application. This is a time to, to really get a sense of your character, what type of person you are. Are you funny, sarcastic? Like, make your essay like really stand out in that way. I should be able to read your essay and be like if I know you, I should be able to read your essay and be like, this is you. Like, if you read my essay, it's me. Like, who it was, even if my name wasn't at the top of the essay. That's how your essay should be. Okay, essays. Yeah, and get those out the way. When I did mine, we were doing them in my English class, so like that's what kind of helped me, because we were writing them in English class, and we were doing like feedback and stuff like that in my English class. So that's what I did. I didn't necessarily have somebody read it like that had been accepted, like, and really these kids don't know either. You really don't know. It is a crapshoot because I applied to 3 IVs, and out of the one that I got into was the one with the lowest acceptance rate. So it's a crapshoot. At a certain point, it's like when you need to meet like the certain requirements, like, or like you need to meet certain minimums, and then at the end of the day, it's kind of just like, what is this school looking for? You know, what are they able to take? What do they already have? That sort of thing, and like that's how they're gonna pick people. You know, what maybe they see something that just kind of really sparks their interest. So you kind of want those things that kind of spark people's interest. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. I will be posting a moving video when I get back on campus.